Okay, so in this series of the video, I will let you know how to read the data from using the data. So this is the first step for your data analysis. You need to read the data and then to examine data and create variable to do other things. So the first step is read the data. So I put all the command that you will use in this do file, and you can download this do file. Go to my website to click this link, and then you should be able to find the folder class data do file, and you can download it. And also for the data set, you can also download from here. Okay. So first things I would like to let you know is how to set up the folder to organize your project. So you should use the tree style directory with different folder to organize your work. So basically, for each project, you should create a folder to store your program, raw data, and the working data. And that will make things much easier, especially for your co-author or for you if you want to implement this project at later date. So what is the tree style directory? It looks like this. So basically it's put your folders, for example, the program you put in this called do, but you can give other name, that's fine. And you put your raw data into this folder. And my habit is separate the raw data and the work data. So the raw data is the original data set. That means you shouldn't change the value or the variable in this type data. Because if you change, later when you read it, everything might change. So when you modify the data, you should put the data into the work data. Okay, that's my habit. Okay, but anyway, you need to organize your project using this tree style directory. Okay, so first I'd like to let you know, use the global to give the name for each folder or the path. So global means, in the data it means it will use this short name to represent this long name or long name of folder. For example, if you say global do, the do will represent this very long folder, long name folder. And raw data is represent this. And later you will just use the $ do. It will, data will know this represent these things, this folder. And $ raw data will represent this thing. And using this way has several advantages. The first advantage is you can just use this very short name to represent this. That will cut the line of your commands and make your command simpler. Another advantage is whenever you want to change your computer to implement your code, you can just modify this part rather than change each command line to change the folder's name. So that's very efficient. Okay. So I would like to let you know. So for whenever you have a do file, write a do file, you should give the nickname for each path and implement this first. Then the data will know this represent this folder, this represent this folder. Okay, and later you just modified the here, and data will know. Later, everything represented by this name, these two, will change based on the change you change here. Okay. Okay, another comment also useful related to the organized folders is CD. CD means set the default directory where the data should look for the file and to open and save. Okay, so CD is is a change directory. So whenever you open a data, always there's the default directory. For example, they will show here. So here, this means the default directory is C. But maybe the data you do not store here. You might need to change it. And then you can use the CD to do these things. So for example, CD this will change the folder to the raw data. So what is this? You have learned before, right? The global, this represent this. So CD this is the same as CD this. They are doing the same things. So here I show you. So whenever you change directory, this raw data $ raw data is represent this long folders name. So here you can see the directory change from C to this folder. Okay. And you can also directly give the folder's name, but that will be the same as this, because this is represent this long folder's name, as I said before, using the global. So they are doing similar things. Okay.